Benvenuto Cellini is a work apart. It's completely original. It all springs from that wonderful autobiography of Benvenuto Cellini in the 16th century, who was a real rebel and a very difficult and wonderful romantic artist before the time. And it's all to do with his adventures and the scrapes, the terrible scrapes he gets into. I mean, he runs off with a girl, he accidentally maybe kills somebody, so he's a murderer. He is always behind in his contracts. He doesn't have the money to pay his workers, so they're on strike. And everything comes down to one commission from the Pope to create this statue of Perseus. And it's risky right up until the last moment. So it's an adventure story. And I feel with Cellini that Berlioz identifies totally, Hector, identifies totally with Benvenuto as a character, as a rebel, as a prankster in a way, and yet with a very serious side to him, with an enormous warmth of heart and a love of life, an exuberance of life. And Berlioz captures that in his opera, there's no question about it. The orchestration is incredibly vivid and very, very multicolored. It's complicated for a conductor because there are three different versions of it. There's Paris 1, there's Weimar, conducted by Liszt, and there's Paris 2. And he never achieved in his lifetime a perfect synthesis of the three. What it does, though, it gives a modern interpreter the license to pick and choose, to try and weave a new synthesis, which I've done for the production we're doing in this Berlioz year, and I hope I've got the proportions right. I just think it's a joy for the audience. It's a joy for the orchestra, a joy for the chorus, a joy for the soloists to sing. It's infectious.